I don't always buy 11 new sets in a month, including one for over 2,500 pieces, but I did last month, so I think that I may as well show it to you guys and share some sweet LEGO joy with you. So let's just hang out, chill for a while and start talking of breaking. So last month I got some sets I wanted for a very long time, some for over a year, and some, well, let's just say that I got a little bit impatient and I wanted to get them as quickly as possible, and each of the sets I had were discounted, some little more, some little less, and it's not like I'm getting 10 new sets or something like that each month, though I know that there are a lot of people who are getting even more than that. I didn't get any sets for myself last month. I think I got only few in March, probably I won't get any sets in June again, and I basically either buy a lot of sets whenever I found a good promotion or a discount, or no sets at all. And okay, I think that I may as well show it to you guys, so let's start with something that was released the earliest, and that is Mandalorian Battle Pack. And by the way, I have prepared little cheat sheets on the back with pricing details and such. So this set here was released in December 2019, and I wanted to get it, of course, from the moment it was announced, so it took me only a year and a half, and that was quite a good time for me. And I got it now because first I was worried it will retire very soon, and second, I had the set for Star Wars Day promotion from one of Polish retailers, one of the biggest Polish retailers, and it wasn't as heavily discounted as it used to be. It was 28% off RRP. Usually RRP is 14.99 euros or dollars. However, I was able to get it for a little cheaper than that because first I had a voucher for the set, and second I had a little bit of cashback, so totally I paid only about 7% RRP for the set, which is, I think, quite a decent discount. And this little thing contains of 102 pieces, and of course the reason we all buy battle packs are minifigures, and we have 4 of them here. 4 are stunning, and I think that I'm the last minifig guy on the planet who is getting this set because everyone else got it before me, but I don't regret anything. I'm really happy that I have it now. So yeah, I can't wait to, I think that I won't need it now. I can't wait to get my hands on it and use it in some of my creations. And of course, I will have a review of this set. I think that we can move on. I won't show you anything else because I don't want to spoil my review for you. I'm just thoughtful like that. And second thing, you remember I had a review of Thanos mech not so long ago. So I was finally able to get more of these beauties. So first, 2 of 3 Marvel mechs that were released in the first wave of Marvel mechs along this Thanos guy. So both of them were released in January 2020. They were retailing for 9.99 euros or dollars each of them. So Iron Man here contains of 148 elements, Spider-Man contains of 152, and I was able to get them for 26% off RRP, which again I think is a quite solid deal, but nothing that couldn't be topped. I believe that, very good discount starts from somewhere like 40% RRP. If you see something like that, you usually just buy, don't think if this is something that you want. And again, I just was a bit worried that they will retire very soon, and since Thanos, which totally convinced me to get all Marvel's mechs that they are, I want to get a set, so I'm getting closer to that goal. So again, we have, and my little cheat sheet, let me put it back here. Each of them have a minifigure. None of these are exclusive, but while I'm getting ahead of myself, I will show them in my review in the future. So yeah, we all know, or maybe you don't know, so I will tell you. There are 9 Marvel's Max, 8 Marvel's Max up to this date. They were released, I mean, and apart from the newest 2, which come in one set, this is Spider-Man vs. Dr. Ock Showdown, I believe it's called. I was able to get all of them because we have 3 more Marvel's Max here. So this is the second wave of this beautiful Max. And again, just like it was for Iron Man and Spider-Man, I was able to get them for 27% of RRP, and I'm very happy with that. Yes, I know that I could hunt them down later in the year probably for better discount, but first, these sets are cheap, so I didn't want to wait basically, as I usually do, because they are priced again for $9.99 each, I mean 9.99 euros or dollars. And these are relatively fresh things. Each of them was released in January this year, and fun fact, they were actually scaled down, and you can see it right here. They were scaled down a bit as for in comparison to the first wave. You know, even the box is a little smaller. So for example, Iron Man was containing on one of 148 pieces. Captain America contains of 121 pieces, so that's 27 pieces less, I believe, and yet pricing is still the same. That's in euros or dollars at least, because fun fact, in Poland they are priced for 5 Polish zlotys, which is about one or 1.5 euro or dollar less than the first wave. So we actually got something priced more fairly this time, and it's not usually the case. For example, there was just announced big Lego Ideas typewriter, and it is priced for 199 euros or dollars, and yet Polish price is about 15% bigger than the price in euros or dollars. So yeah, we got lucky this time, but it's not always the case. Getting back to the topic, I love that each of them comes with unique minifigure. Is Captain America unique? I believe so. Thor is for sure, and Miles Morales is for sure. So this set here was released because of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, of how hugely popular that animation was. So yeah, I want to tell you that I have now finally completed my collection of all 8 of them, but I'm still missing this new Spider-Man vs. Dr. Ock, so stay tuned, and of course I will have reviews of them when I get to build them. As you can see, each of them is still sealed, so no tricks here. Yeah, okay, I think that's all as for Max, and let me show you what I had apart from that. So these are right there, and let me just get them. You may have noticed already that I'm a bit of a Ninjago fanboy. So these 4 sets are legacy sets, and they were released just as the second wave of Marvel's Max in January this year, and this is a huge moment for me because, as I have mentioned, I'm always waiting just for the last moment to get any set, and I wanted to treat myself a little, so I did, because I deserve it. So I got all 4 of them, and I'm absolutely in love with them. Still, of course, I have to, build them, but I have huge expectations for those little beauties. So again, they were priced for 9.99 euros or dollars. So this thing, and this thing, all the same price range, though in these sets piece count is much lower than in Max. Kai here has 61 pieces, Jay here has 69 pieces, Cole has only 51, it's the smallest of the bunch, and Zane has 57 pieces. And I was able to get each of them for 26% off RRP. And yes, again, I know that I could get them for less than that, but I basically didn't want to wait, and I want to get a huge, nice haul at the same time, just to, you know, get some extra joy from getting a lot of sets at once. I rarely do that, and it always sparks my joy. What are the features of this set? So first thing, these Ninjago sets are called Epic Battle sets, and they depict some epic duels or epic battles from previous seasons, of course. So this set here, this is actually based on, not even on the first season of Ninjago, this is based on prequels. And we have Kai here versus Skulking Warrior. So each of those sets come with 2 minifigures and a great little iconic side build. And I know that it's often the case for small Lego sets when they are heavily reliant on minifigures, that side builds are basically nonsense, right? For example, this battle pack here, so battle packs from Star Wars are often considered by fans as just packs of minifigures, and those little builds that come here are considered mostly fillers, just to pump up the price a bit. So here we have this small speeder, this small turret, and they basically don't do much. You won't find any great elements there. But here, with these small sets, I would agree that it's actually the opposite. So here we have, in this Kai set, a little kind of a temple of Spinjitzu side build, mannequin, training mannequin, and of course each of those sets come with a beautiful, and you can see it right here, new legacy weapons packs. So for someone who is just like me into custom minifigures, that is absolutely something golden, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. And each of those are in unique transparent colors. Each of them is different. Well, elements are the same, right? But coloring is different, and they suit each ninja separately. So yeah, I believe that we have covered Kai, and I will show you the rest of them just because I'm very hyped for them. And Kai maybe, well, let's put him to the max. And Cole here, this is based on the 6th season of Ninjago TV show. So we have a ghost here that Cole is fighting, and what's his name? It's just a ghost, just a generic ghost he's fighting. And again, this little build is basically somewhat of a town of Styx. That was a big location in the 6th season. And if you watched the review of my Thunder Raider I have released recently, you will recognize this element. So we have green hot dog sausage again, lovely detail, and yeah, this is the second set again. 2 minifigures, and Cole is unique to the set just as Kai was unique to the set. I believe I didn't tell you that before. So each ninja here is unique. Each of his opponents not so much. So Ghost is pretty generic, Skulking Warrior is pretty generic too, and Nindroid is also quite generic, but Zane is unique, and this is based on the 3rd season of Ninjago, so that would be rebooted, and that will explain Nindroid, right? But it won't, if you're a fan of the show, it won't explain to you Zane as a titanium ninja, as he appeared in that silver titanium suit only in 4th season. But again, it's legacy, so we won't nitpick. I think that is a very good side build here as well, and I bet it will be quite enjoyable to put it together. And the last one, and this is my cheat sheet. This is based on the 1st season of Ninjago TV show, again unique J. And I believe that this is a new minifigure of a Serpentine Warrior. And as a side build, this is actually my favorite of the bunch, because we have this little monument or sculpture of a snake. And this quite lovely, very clear reference to the 1st season. So yeah, those are the 4, and I'm a huge fan of small sets. It's something like, it's good to have something to do just when you have like half an hour or an hour after work and you want to chill out for a while. However, the last thing I wanted to show you is nothing of this sort, because this is something huge. And these are... Can you see me though? And this is Pirates of the Barracuda Bay, and I love this set. I wanted to get it, of course, from the moment it was announced. And let me just grab my baby and hold it tight to my heart. So this beauty was, as I mentioned, released in April 2020, so last year, and it is retailing for 199 euros or dollars, and I was able to get it for a whopping price of 30% off RRP, which is the best deal for this set that I have seen in Poland at least. So Mandalorian Battle Pack I have bought for Star Wars Day promo, and all the other sets I bought for International Children's Day promo from that same retailer. So this is something very unusual for me, because I have just got this set for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I have started to build it already. Though it will take me a while to build this monster. This set contains of over 2,500 pieces, and I will show you what I have already. And that's that's all I have for now. So this is basically only the first bag, and I'm very impressed with what we have built after only the first bag, and I think that I will even continue to build that later this evening. So yeah, and that's all I wanted to show you today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope that you had fun and hope to see you around here next week. Bye.